It's natural to feel your specific person, your true love, your mirror soul, literally within you. They feel it too. Even if you're not seeing evidence of it, they are feeling it too. Love is safe. Love is consistent in your life. You are beyond worthy of it. You are it. That is what you are. I just want to talk about how important it is that you understand why you don't want to make all of the inner work that you do about your specific person. I'm not verbalizing that they're not important, that they're puppets or robots, that they don't matter, and that you shouldn't care about them, that you can have them or someone better. That's not what I'm communicating. What I'm communicating is far deeper than that. Today's video will be around you understanding and trusting your I am awareness at an identity level as well as at a level of source, because that's actually who you are. You're only having the human experience because that's how you were created. You were created to create in your reality. You are allowing God, infinite intelligence, creator, source, whatever you choose to label that, you're allowing that to unfold through you. And it unfolds through you when you are in a place of relaxation, peace. I'm not saying that you can't manifest something that you want if you're in fear. In other words, if you're in some doubt. When you are in doubt, just recognize this is the program running. This is my old ego running. That's all that it is. So just creating awareness of it is massive. Detaching the ego, the ego's program of not being chosen, not being enough, not being valuable, not being worthy. Love is unsafe. Men are unsafe. Women are unsafe. I'm going to be hurt. I'm going to be betrayed. I don't want to expect something good. I'll be disappointed. That, what I just described, is the program that was programmed into you without you realizing it when you were growing up. But it's not who you truly are. You are all there is. You are one with everyone and everything. But when your program, the ego takes you over, it's not going to feel good, number one. So that's a good indicator for you to recognize that you need to kind of step away and observe what's happening. And then recognize that it's not true, it's a lie. Love is safe. Love is consistent in your life. You are beyond worthy of it. You are it. That is what you are. And you are not the program. You're not the ego. So just create some space and some awareness. Okay. This will be relatively short and sweet, but I just wanted to share a little bit, a few little things that came up in my mind to share with you over the past couple of days. Before I get further into this, if you do love my content, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow. If you want me to be your coach to help you manifest anything related to your true love specific person, mirror soul, email a short description to kim@coreunion.com. Book whatever you want to book. My scheduling assistant, Olga, will get back to you with my next available session. Okay. Most of the success stories that I share with you it's intended to inspire you to not actually detach from your specific person, but to 100% detach from your limiting beliefs and stories, which your person simply reflected back to you. That's the entire point of the circumstance. Whatever the circumstance is, long distance, religious differences, socioeconomic differences, a third party like their business is more important than me, they're too busy, they have children, or if you experienced that they ended up wanting to be with someone else. Any and all of those third parties are simply how it ended up manifesting in your experience in life. Our personal matrix of fears, limiting beliefs, and doubts are what creates the circumstance. But the circumstance itself is solidified. It is solidified from your past programming. So in that respect, it's a real experience, but it's not solid. Nothing is actually solid. You're not solid. Your specific person isn't solid. The TV, phone, computer, whatever devices that you're watching me on right now is not solid. Everything moves and changes when you expand your awareness, when you expand in realizing who and what you truly are, and then stay extremely clear in your awareness of what it is that you desire, what it is that you want. And then when the opposing thoughts come up around anything that you want, you create that awareness, you see it, and you don't feed into it anymore. You choose to let it go. You handle the emotions. I'm not saying that you identify, that you just are aware of the emotions and you disconnect the emotion from, like I was saying earlier, from whatever this is in the 3D that happened. If you're ignoring yourself and your needs and you're pretty much blocking yourself, then what do you expect your true love, who is your perfect divine counterpart, your mirror soul, what do you expect them to do? If you're doing that to yourself and reality is you just showing you who you are, not what you can have, but who you are being, the identity, the I am identity, not remember what. So you have I am as at the level of identity as well as at the level of source. They're kind of two different things, just like self-concept is not only a self-concept of self-care and loving yourself, but also as one, the light behind the vessel. Your body is the vessel, the channel, the conduit. If you want to have a healthy, loving, secure relationship, then, and you want your person to be fully committed to you and expressing their love, being affectionate, being very deliberate and intentional with you, then you have to see them that way and you have to be that for yourself. Start realizing that I can let go of the old 3D circumstance because that was simply showing me my awareness back then, both at the level of the I am, the identity of like, I am chosen, I am loved, I am all of that. And that the I am awareness that you are all that is having the human experience intentionally. This experience of the 3D is for you, it's not against you. You are a sovereign being. You just don't know that yet. Your specific person, your true love, your mirror soul is a catalyst to you realizing how incredibly pure and perfect and divine you actually are. That's a big deal. That's a blessing. That's a gift. So let's be thankful and grateful to your specific person because that's why you're here. That's why it's literally showing you an experience. That's why you're here. So a lot of times people get really motivated because of the love that they feel for their person. They're willing to do absolutely anything. But the one thing, which is the most important thing for them to do, they're almost not willing to do it. And so I'm just sharing this. So begging you to stop doing it. Stop depending on your 3D to show you what you believe, because your 3D is always just going to show you your previous belief. Call it whatever you want. If you keep stuck and seeking and waiting for the 3D to change, then you are being somebody who's stuck and waiting. So when you actually do the inner work in a really powerful way, which is what I teach all of my clients, and all of the success stories are there to show you. It's literally to show you that you don't have to remain stuck in waiting. You can't remain stuck in waiting because then you manifest stuck in waiting. It's natural to feel your specific person, your true love, your mirror soul, literally within you. They feel it too. Even if you're not seeing evidence of it, they are feeling it too. I remember the first time I ever told my mirror soul, I was taking a shower. And as I was washing my face, it was such an interesting feeling. It's like I felt that I was them. I wasn't straining to try to make this happen. It happened naturally. And when I told them that, they basically just said, "Babe, that's not unnatural. I feel that all the time when I move. Like I can feel you within me. One of my clients is writing her email to me of all of the progress that's been incredible with her and her mirror soul. That will be coming probably at some point this week. But one of the things that I wanted to share, call it a teaser, is something that she just told me. There were some little blips, so to speak, a little bit of old story coming up here and there. But what she wrote to me, and this is just a little coming attraction. I had really good progress today. Getting back to your I am really works. I'll be sending the email next week with all the movement, but this is mind blowing. When he had the dreams about me that literally forced him to reach out to me, even though they were of intimacy and our bodies were merging as if they were one, he said when he looked and he saw his arms, when he saw his arms, it was like they were my arms, and that it was a feeling of oneness, that we merged as one in pure ecstasy, and that there were light beams like kind of coming out of our bodies. We truly are one. You have to really understand this. Loving your true love, your mirror soul, your specific person is completely natural. There's nothing for you to feel guilty about. Someone asked me recently, based on a video that I just shared, when my mirror soul was going through something, and I kind of naturally slipped into imagining that I was behind the pharmacy counter. And someone asked, so are you saying that I can do this with my specific person? Because I naturally feel that this happens sometimes unintentionally. That's the whole point. Don't don't use it as some sort of a trick or a technique or a method. It's not a technique or a method. It's natural. You are one with one and everything, but especially your true love specific person, mirror soul. You have been doing this all your life growing up. You've been deciding that people, either don't feel this way or that way, or that they're thinking this or that they're thinking that. So you just want to, again, observe the program running. It's just your ego. It's not your I am awareness at the identity level or as the creator of your life experience. The end already exists where you and your person are very happy together. Infinite ends exist. Every moment, you are shifting timelines. This will always be. It always has been. It always will be. So loving your person deeply is natural. Seeing that they don't love you equally is unnatural, and that's why it doesn't feel good. The unnatural pain or sadness is the ego program. So recognize when you're feeling that I'm attached to the old story. I'm attached to this program that's running, but this is not who I truly am, and it's not who we truly are. It's not who they truly are. If you keep doing the things that we try to beg you to stop doing, you're just keeping yourself on that, you're just keeping yourself in that timeline. Now, a lot of people think that once they've shifted timelines, they should see evidence of it. And this isn't true. And this keeps you stuck. You don't see the most powerful and empowering and profound things. What I was describing when I was just sharing just now with my client, that her mirror soul, when he reached out to her, this was the first time in 2 years. I shared a video recently, 2 years. This was the first time that he took initiation towards her. This dream that he had of the oneness of their bodies merging together in ecstasy and then light beams. When she's stepping into the oneness, he is in the exact same moment. Okay. So please realize this. It's not that everybody gets so caught up in the whole idea of free will. You yourself can do nothing, but the true I am awareness does everything. God, universe, source, the light does everything. The how and the when is happening. It's done. But if you keep yourself in this ego program, then you're still under the illusion of separation. And if you're inspired to do things from the ego, then most likely it's going to be against what it is that you want. In both cases, you're being guided. You're either being guided by God, universe, source, infinite intelligence, or you're being guided by your ego, fear, worries, doubts, the limits, that program. So maybe you should stop worrying about free will and instead just relax and choose to just be who you were created to be. You are divine, you're perfect, you always have been, you always will be. It's just that your ego program is kind of controlling you. So you need to liberate yourself from that ego program, step into your divinity, know that you are sovereign within yourself, and just trust that your end exists. Stop worrying about free will. Stop worrying about trying to control or manipulate anyone or anything. Choose the new story and stick to it. And don't do the things that pull you out of your power. I love you. Affirm down below. I am whole and complete. My life is everything I've always wanted it to be. We have a loving, tender, secure, happy relationship. And add whatever specifics it is that you want. Have an amazing day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.